Good morning. I am Kevin Price. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. And we, as always, have a lot to cover. We're going to jump in with our Business in the Frontline feature we do with our good friend, the one and only William Edmundson. He is with Abby, that's ABBY, Executive Suites. Abby's awesome. I am not only a friend, but I'm a client and have been now for years of Abby, and I can only speak highly of it. You can learn more about it at abby.com. Do you want to tell us a little more about Abby before you introduce your guest today?
Sure. Good morning, Kevin.
You bet. Good morning to you.
Sure. Abby is a Houston-based chain of executive suites. We have locations in Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and New Orleans, Louisiana. And we've been in business 31 years. And, Kevin, we specialize in making it easy for people to do business. And we do that by providing fully furnished offices. We provide all of the support services that are necessary. And lately we've had a lot of popularity with our virtual office packages for people who don't need a full-time office, but they may need meeting rooms, phones, or a place to get their mail. So Abby is here for the entrepreneurs.
Yeah, absolutely. Introduce your guest today.
Sure. I'm happy to introduce a guest of ours from our location that's off the Northwest Freeway. It's 290 in Hollister. The lady is LuAnn Trevino, and she is principal attorney at the Trevino Law Firm. And I'd like to welcome you to the show, LuAnn.
Well, thank you. I'm happy to be with you.
Yeah, very glad to have you. Real quickly, by the way, do you have a website where we can get more information on your firm?
Yes, that's the Trevino-law.com.
Trevino-law.com. Yes. And go ahead with your first question there, William.
Yeah. LuAnn, tell us a little bit about you and your business. And, a lot of people have small businesses, and I particularly like how you told the story about how you're the poster girl for a company like Abby and how you leverage the things that we have.
Well, when I decided to go out on my own after several years in working at tall building law firms, I needed to find a way to manage overhead. And Abby offered that opportunity by using the virtual office package. That was a great way to start. And as the practice grew, I eventually got to the point where I needed physical space. I've stayed with Abby now for 10 years. The prices have been predictable. Cut way back on utility costs. I don't have to do my own electricity or telephone or internet connections, and I get professional receptionist telephone service. So it's been a great advantage to me, and surprisingly, it's been 10 years that I've been with Abby.
Wow, time goes fast when you're having fun. I've been with Abby now for around 6. Time goes fast when you're having fun.
It does.
Yeah, the next question, William.
Yeah, so, LuAnn, you're talking about, the time and how you've graduated from being a virtual office to actual office. And what's great is, you and I were talking earlier, we were talking about how you don't have to worry about hiring staff, about, having furniture for meeting rooms, about making sure the copier works, those kinds of things. Has that allowed you in your business for you to really focus on your clients and get things done for them?
Oh, yes, that's been a great help. Because of the nature of my practice, I need to keep overhead down so that I can charge affordable rates to my clients, and Abby makes that possible.
Yeah, that's interesting. How long were you in a virtual office before you went ahead and got space?
3 years.
And by the way, what type of law do you practice?
I'm a consumer advocate. What we do is we address people's debt problems, all kinds of debt problems, but without bankruptcy. as a business matter, a lot of people find themselves putting everything they have into their businesses so that their personal finances suffer. And my job is to help them get back on track when things seem a bit overwhelming. So we deal with credit card lawsuits, debt resolution, foreclosure prevention if it gets that far, and then of course identity theft problems, which frequently spill over into the credit world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead with your question there, William.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more on the credit card. That seems to be something you're constantly hearing about in the news, from one chain of stores to another, and we see all the ads for all of these things to protect people. Is that something you're seeing really grow in your practice?
Well, it depends on what you mean by protection. There are a number of services that offer credit monitoring, but the funny thing about those services is they're telling you what time it is using your watch. They're not doing anything that you can't do for yourself, right, and that you should be doing for yourself. As far as debt resolution is concerned, again, you're paying people to negotiate settlements that maybe you shouldn't be making. The fact of the matter is that even if you do owe a creditor money legitimately, the way that they attempt to collect that money may actually be good for you. It may be the fact that they owe you money because they violated consumer collection laws. And
yeah,
so
that's amazing. It's got to be extremely careful on the way you do these type of things. No question about it. Fix, I have to wrap it up. Do want to give that website one more time. It is Trevino, Trevino -law.com. And, of course, William Edmundson, he's with Abby. That's ABBY.com. You can email Abby at Abby.com. That phone number before we wrap it up.
Yes, Kevin. People can reach us at 888-785-8800. Once more, that's 888-785-8800. And do us a favor and let us know that you heard about us on The Price of Business.
Thanks so much. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdailyreview.com. And you're listening to The Price of Business.